But right now, we're working on the bike, and let me tell you, it is filthy. This will scratch it. It's bad. I forgot to put the cover on it this winter, and it's pretty covered. I've got the bags and the trunk off, so I can get all the grease and grime cleaned up here today. And I also want to change out my license plate. I have this laydown plate down here that I got from Soft Brake years ago, and I actually want to put it up underneath my tour pack again, but I can't find the bracket that lets me do that. And while I'm doing it, I also want to get rid of these because I have the Zero filler panel lights, and I also have the bag blade lights on the back of my saddlebags. So I don't really need these, but in order to get rid of these, I had to get a load equalizer. And let me tell you, getting that load equalizer was not an easy task. It took 4 months for this to come in. I got it from NAMS, Badlands motorcycle lighting module. It's a plug and play load equalizer. And I'll just show you guys. This is not a sponsored video, but just plugs in line with your tail lights and allows your turn signals to flash normally when you put LEDs everywhere. Like I said, it's not a sponsored video, but this took a long time to get in, supply chain stuff. It's finally here, but now I can't find that license plate bracket, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I think I'm just gonna wash the bike up today, and maybe we'll throw that on. We'll see. You guys remember a while back when I said I was gonna take my fairing back off and try to roll my handlebars back just a little more? That's how much gap I have now. So I'm thinking there's no time like the present to work on the handlebars, which means I gotta take the outer fairing off, the inner fairing off. That's a job, but it's Saturday, let's get this done. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not, but right here, when I put these bars in, I put a mark where I wanted them, and then they didn't work. So I'm just gonna go back to that mark. Now that I got this Advan Black dash on, I think I can get this rotated back a little bit to give me a little more clearance for everything. We'll see. I gotta go get a different wrench. Tightening these up in hopes that I got it on the first shot. Moment of truth. Oh, it's not going to get any closer. I'll show you guys. It's not getting any closer than that. We got about almost 1/8 of an inch. I think we got it first try. I hope, because what a pain. I used to be able to do a video, just film, get everything done in one day. It is not that way anymore. Between trying to do stuff on the bike, buying stuff for the van, taking care of Heather, been a little weird the last couple of weeks. So it's like a week later and I've got the fairing back on the bike. Everything's good up here. It's desperate need of a cleaning. But I figured while I have the tank cover off, my dash off, I'm gonna go ahead and polish my tank. If you guys remember when I put this dash on, the old dash had kind of rubbed into the paint a little bit. I've got it clean. I'm gonna probably polish, compound it, and then maybe wax it. We'll see how energetic I feel today. It is Easter Sunday, and I'm trying to kind of chill, but I also need to get a bunch of stuff done. So let's get after it. I'm gonna try to give you guys a before and after. So you can see this line right here, and it doesn't look very good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use a compound on it and try to, you know, where my seat sits, it's kind of rubbed through. We'll see what it looks like when I'm done. I'm gonna compound it, then I'm gonna polish it, and then I'm gonna wax it. And if it looks good, I'll do the rest of the bike, but I doubt it.
Wax on, wax off.
Well, the wax is still on, but I don't know. Actually looks quite a bit better. You can still see it, but it's a rider. It'll do. It's not perfect, but it looks way better than it did. I've spent the better part of 2 weeks trying to find the license plate bracket that came with my trunk detach kit. It kind of sits it right here, and I want to go back to that and get rid of this laydown so I can take these off, but I can't find it. So if anybody has one that came with the 2011 style detach kit, let me know. Maybe I'll swap you with this one. But the reason I want to do that is I want to get rid of this bar because it's covering up my badass Zero filler panel lights. It's been all right, you know, it's a little extra light, but it looks kind of nerdy, especially now that I got all the cool lights on the back of this bike. The bolts screw to this bracket, so I'm gonna have to take those out and then try to find some kind of cool nut. I want to try to find some of these that are, I'm assuming those are 5/16 bolt. I'd like to find some of those spikes with a 5/16 hole in them so I can kind of stick with the spike look. But anyway, I'm gonna shove my arm up in there and take this bar off. Do I need a license plate? Sometimes you gotta poke someone with a screwdriver. Little tabs up there holding the wires. All right, let me show you guys. When you just take it out, what happens when you turn your turn signals on? See how it goes really fast? That's why you need the load equalizer. So, if we can find that little box that I got from... Where's that fucking box? So again, that's what this little thing from Badlands is. So we're going to hook it up and see if it actually does anything. I got the Lazy Man's version that you just plug in. So all you do is your brakes here where everything else is hooked up. See, I've got Ys on everything from all my Zero stuff, but disconnect that, connect that, that's your load. Now, with any luck, and it doesn't speed up, so it's working. Now I just got to find a place to put this. Probably just put it on top of the ECM. This looks so much better. Unfortunately, for now, I'm going to have to leave my license plate there, but I got to find some nuts for those so I can run that bolt back in. Otherwise, I'm done here, I think. The only thing this pig needs now is a bath, and I do not have the energy to do that today.